everyone, I am Tanti. This video is to complete my final project. In this opportunity, I will briefly discuss the principle of governance in the public sector in legislation, executive, judiciary, and non-structural institution functions. Okay, let's start. Public governance refers to the formal and informal arrangement that determine how public decisions are made and how public actions are carried out. The greatest current challenge is to adapt public governance to social change in global economy. There are several principles that apply in the public governance, which consist of transparency or openness, accountability, democracy, rule of law, and the last one, public sector's ethics and probity. I will describe one by one. The first, transparency. Transparency at all levels within governance to effective public scrutiny and oversight helps to ensure a well-functioning public sectors and engender public confidence in the government. Secondly, accountability. Accountability in the public sectors is the process whereby public sectors entities and the individuals within them take responsibilities for their decisions and actions, including their stewardship of the public funds and all aspects of performance. And the next is democracy. The principle of democracy contains three main elements, namely participation, recognition of opinions, and the realization of the public interest. The state administrators elected by citizens is carried out on the basis of interest state and society. State administrators must be able to hear, sort, vote, and distribute the aspirations of the people by adhering to the interests of the state and society. Then, rule of law. The rule of law means that the law is above everyone and is applied fairly to everyone. The rule of law entails fair legal frameworks enforced impartially by an independent judiciary and an incorruptible police force. And the last one, public sector's ethics and probity. The principle of public sector ethics and probity calls for public officials to adhere to a set of moral principles, standards, or values that govern their conduct and to act with complete honesty and integrity. Okay, the next slide will discuss about the functions of legislation, executive, judiciary, and non-structural institutions. It can be seen on the screen, and we all know that every branch of government power has its own role. I will explain the legislative first. The legislative branch of government is responsible for enacting the laws of the state and appropriating the money necessary to operate the government. For example, there are the House of Representatives, the Regional Representatives Council, and the People Consultative Assembly. The next, executive. The executive branch is responsible for implementing and administering the public policy enacted and funded by legislative branch. As we know, the president and the vice president are in the executive function. Then, we will discuss about judicial. The judicial branch is responsible for interpreting the constitution and laws and applying their interpretations to controversies brought before it. For example, there are the Supreme Court and the Judicial Commission. The last one is non-structural institutions. Their tasks are to provide support and assistance to the President and Vice President on controlling national priority programs, politic and strategic issue management. For example, Deputy Chief of Staff for Economy, Deputy Chief Staff for Human Development, and many others. Okay, this picture shows that to become a good public governance, the principles must be applied to the legislation, executive, judiciary, and non-structural institution functions. The principles mentioned are transparency or openness, accountability, democracy, rule of law, and the last one, public sector's ethics and probity. The legislation, executive, judiciary, and non-structural institutions function are the branches of government power. In terms of transparency, government officials must be as open as possible about their decisions, actions, and transactions. The published information about the government's performance and operations must be accountable. The principle of transparency is related to that of the rule of law, since it allows citizens to judge if government decisions, actions, and transactions follow rules and regulations, so that can generate the public confidence in the government. The principle of accountability is related to that of the rule of law, since it implies imposing penalties or sanctions against those who have misapplied the resources for purposes other than intended. Accountability cannot be enforced without transparency and the rule of law. The rule of law is to reduce abuse of power by government officials in order to promote their own interests and those of their friends at the expense of the public interest through arbitrary acts and corruption. The principles of ethics and probity must be applied to public officials to encourage behavior that is consistent with the values and ethics of the organization. Clear lines of accountability should be established to hold public servants responsible for doing the right things. In a democratic society, it is the responsibility of the legislature to design the legal framework in which and by which society lives. The executive power is responsible for the administration of society insofar as state agents have to carry it out in accordance with the legal framework established by the legislature. The judiciary's function is to adjudicate between members of society and the state, and between members of society themselves. In modern democratic states, an independent judiciary will ensure that governments can be held to account for their actions, which are justifiable, and will be responsible for ensuring that duly enacted laws are applied correctly. To a greater or lesser extent, depending on the particular constitutional arrangement in a state, the judiciary also ensures that the laws comply with any relevant constitutional provisions or higher law. Okay, that's all. Thanks for your attention and listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us, and goodbye.